Hello, my Capricorn Collective. I am here to give you your message for January 2025. I'm going to start off with two indicator cards since this kind of tells you the overall energy of the month of January. Then we will continue with the first card that will have to be, regarding the full moon on the sign of Cancer. That will be the 13th of January. Ooh. The second, this one came upside down, mind you. The second will be the new moon in the sign of Aquarius. That will be the 29th. Wow, we got two. The third thing is the influence of the month of January 6th all the way to February 23rd. There is the influence of Mars retrograde in the sign of Cancer. That is the mixture of water with fire. In other words, it's kind of like you're kind of passive aggressive. Your emotions are not 100% on point. And so it kind of limits your movement forward. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a pack. All right. Now, what you're not seeing correctly, I'm going to take these three. These two came upside down. This one came up right upside. What you are seeing correctly. Oh my God. The cards keep wanting to fall on the floor. Let me grab that one. Okay. 1 second. Pause. That one also came out back upside down. And then the end of January 2025. And we got a pack. Of course we do. And then one card, if it's a major arcana, it tells you a lot about what key you can use to help you during the month. So the first two things that I see, you see this one I'm saying, I feel this energy. It's kind of like January 2025 for you, Capricorn. I'm telling you to be cautious. Cautious, cautious because you shouldn't accept every offer that comes about. So first I'm seeing the dolphin. This says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So there's like this happy-go-lucky butterflies and rainbows energy. But then there's the bear danger, especially in money matters. So this is when you are prosperous and then here comes the fox to try to make you fall in a trap, right? The full moon has this energy of the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like you are rejecting an offer from something that you can see from a million miles away. Smells like shit, right? It feels like you can see that this person only, or this situation or this offer is only coming towards you because of the benefit that they receive for being with you, not so much anything that might be beneficial for you. And because of that, you're just kind of rejecting an offer. All right. Now, what the new moon in Aquarius, which I would say would be the commencement of the age of Aquarius, on the 29th of January, we have this energy. And this is weird energy. I really don't like it. It's the moon with the page of swords together. This is a secret spy, something secretly trying to negatively impact you, starting the age of Aquarius. And it's just kind of like more secrets, more unseen, more things that you're going to have to learn. I feel like, because if you're also looking at this, it feels like the moon with the page of swords means like there's so much you don't know that you need to learn that you're not even aware of. Like it's like not something that even falls in your radar that you're going to have to be learning. And it feels like it actually, they just told me, it's like it actually started on it started in 2024, but it will continue to 2027. So this is like revelations, clarity, understanding. They told me no, not 2027, 2026. Okay, so they're correcting me. So it started in 2024. It's going to continue to 2026. And it's kind of like, holy shit, how did I not know this? Like so much learning of things that you had no idea about. And now this retrograde, wait, they said no. They want me to continue on to the end of the month, because since that falls on the 29th, this continues with the theme of the overall month. And what I'm seeing here is this energy of the past, that created your, I want to say, structure, your tower, your sense of security, right? The past influence, past beliefs, past experiences, past people's, places, and things. I see you walking away from it as you go towards more of a sound. Um, I heard sound material inheritance. Oh wow, they're talking to me like straight with you guys. Like I feel like whatever you had before, you're kind of like, yeah, no, I am going to go towards this, which I know is more stable, secure, sound, and reasonable to create the foundation that I need for my future. And that then makes you kind of create a self-imposed prison for yourself as you walk into the emperor energy. It actually doesn't feel bad. The eight of swords feels really good. It feels like a very sovereign person because you realize how much you don't know, how much you need to understand, how much you need to grow and evolve. And you know that though the past helped you create the structure that you had in the past, it will not help you to create the structure that you need for the future. And so you need to, I guess, submit to um, a higher knowing, a boss, like an emperor energy, somebody that can guide you, mentor you. I just heard into the future because you don't know. And it's funny because I do see you rejecting an offer here, but I feel like you're accepting a different offer. Now, we have this retrograde energy, and this is very, very interesting because I feel like you're being sneaky. This is you being sneaky. We have the Seven of Swords. You're being sneaky and walking away from some kind of work. Okay. So this is why I'm saying like not taking an offer. I feel like you walked away from some kind of work or something you were doing because you were realizing that it was not going to give you what you wanted. Like it wasn't going to fulfill your heart's desires. You realized how much it was actually hurting you instead of helping you. And you're into this energy of wanting to um transmute this negativity, this line sneaking, cheating energy, whatever it was, you want to transmute it into something that would be more beneficial. It kind of feels like, and the reason you needed to sneak away, hiding like, was because there's a lot of shady business wherever you were at, and to do the work that you need to heal your heart and transmute your energy, it had to be done this way. Like you needed to sneak away from this energy. Sometimes there is no need to like strongly go in front of a person and be like, I don't need you in my life, especially if they're presenting themselves like this bear energy, because the mama bear energy is one where they believe they're in the complete right in defending themselves and putting you in your place. And so it doesn't matter how much logic and understanding and whatever you do to try to make this person, place, thing, energy understand why it is you're walking away from it, they will not. So the best way to do it is to like do it under the table, leave without anybody knowing, like a robber at night. Um, so you're going to be doing the work of moving away from something that's been hurting you, your heart, so that you can transmute the energy that was left behind. And then what you don't see correctly is, these were backwards, okay? What you don't see correctly is, I feel like there's three energies here. I feel like these are the people you're walking away from. And one person embodies the energy of a materialistic female, one embodies the energy of a materialistic male, and the other one embodies the energy of a a depressed, melancholy, stuck in their emotions female. Okay, why aren't you seeing them correctly? And let's do the Queen of Pentacles. So the energies of the Queen of Pentacles, the reason you're not seeing it correctly is because we have a fish, right? And why I'm seeing that you're not seeing that correctly is because I feel like in the future that has a potential to give you a surprise twist, because I'm seeing the in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the page of cups, and which is like some surprise twist to the thing, and there's a potential for that to have growth, because the fish for me makes me feel like growth. What you don't see correctly about the male energy is that he can't see clearly. The materialistic man, we have the sun backwards, so it's like that person can't see clearly. They can't see past their needs and their the energy of dominance with material gain. And the other one with the melancholy, we have the butterfly backwards. And the butterfly backwards to me tells me that this person is not willing to do the work to change. So I feel like that's the false love that you're rejecting. Okay, over here, these three individuals, um, because I feel like one, you kept trying to convince to change, and they would pretend or use the words necessary to change. This would be the Queen of Cups, using the emotions to make you believe that they are truly trying to change, and then really they're not. And then the male, there is this energy where you thought that they there was a time where you believed that they understood more than you did, and then now you're coming to a realization they really don't. They're really stuck in their materialistic ways. And then the female, I feel like the materialistic female, I feel like you perceive them to be negative and dark and whatever, but I feel like there's a potential for that person in you walking away and moving forward in your plans to succeed, to be um, something that will be beneficial for you for the future. And then what you do see correctly is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And that for me goes back to the end of the year, right? Because you got the 10 of Pentacles upright and moving away from certain energy, so you can get yourself trapped in a new commitment that will help you move forward. And what I feel like is that what you see correctly is that where you're at this moment, right? The thing you're sneaking away from, the things you're moving away from, and everything. Ooh. Now, I do believe that everything that happens for a reason. I didn't notice that my battery of my camera started running out. And I think this goes along with this, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, and these three individuals, right? um I feel like one of the things that you hadn't noticed was how much these connections have been draining you, how much they've been dimming your light, how much they've been making you blind, unable to see, and blocked. I feel like um the foundation that you came from, though it did offer a lot of, I want to say, sustenance for your future, right? These individuals, when growing up with them and going through the process with them, um, they gave you a lot that you can work from in the future, but it's not going to make you become who you know you're becoming. I was going to say you're planning to become, but I said you're becoming. So this is already in action. So there is a need to walk away from that, and there is a need to allow yourself to, I want to say, be trapped again, be confined again in a new environment until you learn how to move forward, how to progress, how to grow, how to expand, and then liberate yourself into this emperor energy. I feel like this is a self-imposed trap that you're creating for yourself to give you the allowance to learn what you you haven't learned up to now, that the things that you didn't know. This card, wow, it's a fool card, which is exactly it. It's like you need to allow yourself to be that fool, to fall into that trap, to fall into these cycles, to I guess to make those mistakes, to learn those things, because that is exactly what you're going to need to do to allow yourself to become this emperor that you're meant to become. Because I feel like you're allowing yourself to be trapped to become the emperor. You know, you're allowing yourself to confine yourself, right? And sometimes this is like you're allowing yourself to fall into a contract, an agreement, um a settlement, I heard, just so that you can understand more as to how to work the process, how to liberate yourself, how to move forward. Does that make sense? So this would be like, let's say you allow yourself to be mentored by a person. That means that whatever you learned and know and did was not is no longer valid, important, nor can you use it to your benefit, so that you can learn to evolve and be that other, I mean, to do that job or do that new thing, right? And so this is what I'm talking about, like self-imposed trap. You're creating a confinement for yourself so that you can allow yourself to learn what you haven't learned up to now or don't know up to now. This is very interesting, Capricorn. I feel like you're entering a new, I heard época, a new chapter in your life. And this new chapter requires you to, I mean, I'm hearing doblegarte, take a knee to somebody else until you learn the ropes. That's what I'm hearing. I hope you understand the message, and we'll see you the next time.